podcast. Today, I have a special guest, and her name is Mary. Mary, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I am fantastic.
It's so wonderful to finally meet you.
Same here. Well, let's get started. I
All
want
right.
you to reintroduce yourself
Mhm.
and share your story.
Okay. Hey, y'all. My name is Mary Bear, and I currently live in Florida, which is great because it's a sunshine state.
Mhm.
My vision journey is unique, just like everybody's vision journey is unique. Everybody's journey is their own, and it's all something that we need to cope with and conquer. So, what happened to me is in the summer of 2022, someone attacked my elderly dog, and I put myself in between the person and my dog to shield him, and I got attacked by the person. So, I suffered broken ribs, traumatic brain injury, and then after almost a year of doctors trying to save it, I lost my left eye. That's why I have a prosthetic. I choose to have like fun prosthetics because I think life should be more fun. I don't even have a prosthetic that looks like this eye.
Oh, really?
Yep, all of
Well,
mine are fun. I have like 7 different ones that are fun.
and
Um,
that's fun. That's fun that they have different ones. What kind?
oh, well, this one's a starfish, and I have
Okay.
one that's like a rainbow tie dye. All of them are sparkly. I have one that looks like a little octopus, like sitting in my socket.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, can you take us to that day if you don't mind?
hmm So it was pretty terrifying because the person that attacked me was not someone that was supposed to be on the property, but he showed up.
Mhm.
And um, once I was on the ground and he was attacking me from above, like kicking, and he was kind of slamming my head onto the ground.
Mm.
I was honestly thinking about my dog. My dog was lying on the floor and he had suffered multiple broken ribs as well. Um, I, when in the middle of it happening, the man said that he was going to put the dog down and went into the bedroom, which I knew there was firearms in there. So I somehow managed to get up, get out of the door. All the dogs followed me, including all my friends' dogs. I was watching my friends' dogs.
How many
And
dogs were there?
I had two, and my
Mhm.
friend had four.
Mm.
So all the dogs followed me outside, and I remember I was looking at my phone because it was in my pocket, and I was looking at my phone, and I knew I needed to do something, but I couldn't figure out what it because of the brain injury. It was pretty bad in especially like right after it happened. I
Mhm.
still suffer residual effects, but it's at that moment it was really really bad. So I guess I was wandering around the yard. It's like a big like 10-acre property in Arizona. Um, and I just crying and shaking and looking at my phone, and a neighbor saw and waved me over. And my poor dog, who also got attacked, he was very old at the time.
Mm.
He passed last year, but he did survive the attack, and for a few years after, he was shaking and hurting. And their first thought was to get me over the fence to help me, but I couldn't figure that out because I didn't know how to get the dog. He's a 110-pound dog,
Mm.
not something I can lift. Um, so they helped me call a friend and got me out of there. Uh, it was, yeah, it was kind of a weird situation.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm grateful for my friends that helped me
Hmm.
during that time. And by the time I got to a doctor, it was my primary care doctor said this whole left side of my face was drooped from the brain injury, and she did a lot of tests, and then I had no vision in this eye, and my ribs eventually healed. With the brain injury, I actually suffer seizures also, and my existing eye had like perfect vision up until like the end of last summer or last fall, and I suffered 3 major seizures in a row
Hmm.
that ruined pretty much the rest of the vision I have in this eye. So what's left in this eye is it. Well, I don't have any peripheral vision with one eye. Okay,
Hmm.
so I can't tell if something's a foot away, 5 feet away. It doesn't make sense to me. Everything looks flat, like standing on top of a flight of stairs. It
Hmm.
doesn't look like stairs that go down. It looks like a flat floor. It's crazy. And then after the seizures, this eye, it looks like I'm looking through like a little tube, and I can only make out faces if they're up close.
Hmm. So how long was the healing process?
For after I lost my eye,
Yes.
um, I'd say the pain was really intense for the first uh, almost a week. And by 2 weeks, I had the pressure patch taken off, and it was a lot better.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, it. You know what's kind of crazy? So when they took my eye out, behind the orbital socket, okay, I forget the name of the. I want to say the cables that attach your eye that make your eye move and makes everything work.
Hmm.
So they took a round ball like of live coral, and they put it behind my socket and attached those, let's say, cables, right? So that creates like kind of like a roundish shape, and I can get a little bit of movement. I don't know if
Hmm.
it's moving. Can't
Hmm.
tell. I can get a little bit of movement in my prosthetic, but it's crazy that there's live coral in my head now because my full name is Meredith, which means ocean.
Hmm.
So if you think about it, everything kind of comes around, and there's always like a positive way you could put on things.
It always does, some
Mhm.
way, somehow.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you still having seizures?
Yes. Yeah.
How?
This type of seizures I have are focally impaired seizures. So it's not, people think seizures are grand mal, like
Hmm.
flopping on the ground, shaking. But mine are, someone that's witnessed it said it looks like someone just turned me off.
Yes.
So I can't articulate, really respond. I'm just not there. And during that time, I have no recollection of what happens around me during that time.
And how long does it last?
Um, I think a few minutes to 20 minutes.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it depends on the seizure, and I don't really remember it, but I do know how I feel after I've had one. So
Mm.
sometimes I think I have them at night because I wake up and it kind of feels like my brain is underwater, and that's usually how I feel after bad brain days where I can't get up and do anything. If you have plans like I'm gonna sweep and mop or make dinner or whatever you're gonna do, I'm gonna go for a walk. Um, if I have a bad brain day, I can't do any of it. So I'm just kind of relaxing on the couch, just trying to rest my brain.
So before this happened, who was married?
I was a full time tattoo artist for 30 years.
Mm.
Also, I was an equestrian and I competed in show jumping on my paint horse all over the country. I guess I was kind of like a gypsy because I would just drive with my horse. not like backpacking it. Because a lot of my friends said, I can't just go anywhere around the country. I have kids. And I'm like,
Mhm.
well, I have a 1,000-pound horse with a horse trailer. I feel like a car seat's easier, but and I would just like travel, and sometimes I'd stop for gas or lunch somewhere, and the town would be kind of cool, and I might stay for a week or a few months or a year. And then
Mm.
when it was time for me to go, I would go to the next place. And being a tattoo artist, it was cool because I had that opportunity that I could find jobs wherever I was.
Mhm. And do you still have the horse?
I still have my horse. Yep. Yep.
Oh,
She's 21. I got her when she was 3.
oh,
And I can't ride anymore with the brain injury. Well, first
mhm.
of all, I shouldn't because falling, I can't take a fall. I already have a brain injury. I've always worn a helmet when I rode, but my balance isn't what it used to be. So when I'm up on her, I've tried riding her a few times, and she's real good with me. She knows not to spill me,
Right.
if she's in a good mood, I guess. But I just feel like unbalanced. And for a while, it was really upsetting to me because I was so used to, to clear my mind with, everybody has like struggles and troubles and things in life that you just want to like clear your head with. And I could just hop on my horse and go off into the desert or through the mountains or whatever kind of terrain, wherever I lived in the country, and just
Mhm.
like enjoy her. And then
Yeah.
I was like, well, I can't really do that anymore. And then I found this miniature horse that was available for a rehoming. So me and my boyfriend decided let's get him, you know. So we got him, and he was trained to pull a cart. I've never driven a horse carriage before, so I was like, this is kind of interesting. So of course I found a little cart on Marketplace, a used one, fixed it up, and wow, he knew a lot about carriage driving than I did, which is really good way to start. Like if both you and the horse don't know, that's kind of a bad way to start. Same with riding a horse. But
Mhm.
then I got lessons from a trainer, and then I upgraded my carriage, and then I got another miniature, and I trained them to drive as a pair together, which is fantastic. Then I lost a lot of my vision, although I still do carriage driving. If I'm going down the road, I always have a friend because I safety is important to me. I'm not willy-nilly about safety. So I always have a person with me if I'm going down the street. Live in a little neighborhood where we keep the horses, and down the street, just a short distance, there's a big park, like a horse park. And there's like big fields and trails you can like, ride around. I've also, because my boyfriend drives, we've trailered the horses over to parks with some carriage driving friends
Mhm.
and go on trail rides. And the horses all follow each other, and it's like probably 5 or 6, people out there with their carriages and their horses, and they all have like little horses. A couple people had like bigger horses or small ponies. And we all just go through the trails for miles. And this little horse that I got, the first one that drove, really opened up my world into driving as like a new way. Like, hey, I can't do this, but there's a different way I can go about it. And I think that's true with a lot of things in life. When you lose vision or go through physical disabilities that prevent you from doing things the way you used to be able to do them, you just got to figure out a different way to go about it.
Yes.
And I can't do show jumping, but I can sit on a carriage.
Right. Do you think your horse knows there's something different about you?
I think the animals don't care about that kind of stuff.
Mm.
I think that my paint mare knows I'm a little slower with my brain. She actually lost her vision in her left eye in 2013 from an accident. So she was actually my inspiration when I first lost my eye, because when she lost her vision in her eye in 2013, she didn't ever show like it bothered her. She wasn't constantly looking to her left because she couldn't see it. She was acting the same. And I still did show jumping with her after she was all healed up. It was just the only difference was if we're going around a turn and like a sharp turn to the left where she doesn't have a left eye, I couldn't do that. I have to readjust. So I take a wide turn and make sure I come out every jump straight, which is great. And the miniature horse that I got that got me started in carriage driving, he actually needed his right eye removed when we got him. So he is also a monocular animal. And between the two of us, we have two eyes. And we would like drive all through the neighborhood, like living our best life. And I feel like I like to be an advocate for one-eyed equines because a lot of people are like, "Oh, I used to have a horse. I loved it so much, and it went blind in one eye, or lost its sight, or lost an eye." And I'm like horrified. I'm like, looked at my boyfriend. I'm like, "Please don't ever send me to a pasture. I'm still useful."
But it's interesting you have two horses with one eye. That
Yeah.
works.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So what did you do before you lost your vision? I know you said the tattoo.
Tattooing. Yep.
Yes.
Tattooing was cool. One of the things I specialized when I was a tattoo artist was fixing things on people. So a lot of people would have a tattoo that they weren't happy with, or even a tattoo that was well done, but it's a bad memory attached to it. So I
Right.
specialized in cover ups where people went from like there's a tattoo on their arm and they're always wearing, a t shirt to now they're wearing tank tops and showing off this piece of artwork and it doesn't any longer hold this negative memory for them.
Mm. Do you have did you do tattoos like on yourself?
Yeah, yeah. So with tattoos, you need two hands to tattoo. So
Hmm.
places you can reach with two hands, so like your legs, yeah.
Your arms?
Nope, because I can't reach with two hands on my
No.
arm. But like,
Uh,
yeah, you need one hand to like stretch the skin and one hand to tattoo. So comfortably reach with two hands and see it. So people that say to tattoo their own back,
Mm. I love your energy.
thank you, thank
I
you.
do. So this segment is lost my vision but found my purpose. So
Hmm.
tell me, what is your purpose?
I decided I I have a lot of sarcasm and humor with life, and it sometimes even makes people uncomfortable because I'm quick to joke about only having one eye or not being able to see them. And people either laugh or they're like, "Oh my God," like trying to get over the fact that I just have one eye. And a few months ago, started doing stand up comedy, which
That's
is
different.
yeah, and it's so fun. And it's really like getting myself out there. um, a, a few of my friends when I started were like, "Oh, that's got to be so scary, especially getting on stage the first time because you think you're on the stage and all these people are looking at you because you're on the stage and you're not like singing with a band. It's like just you and you're gonna like talk and they're gonna listen to everything you're saying." But being legally blind, it became my superpower being on stage because I can't see any of the people. I
Hmm.
can't see all the crowd. I can't see the faces that they make. It's just like if I'm standing in my closet or in my kitchen, you know what I mean? It looks like the same amount of people in front of me, which is like zero.
You know when they say when you're giving a speech, picture the audience naked.
Yeah. I'm just trying to picture the audience.
Right. So tell me your first experience on stage.
It was at Sunshine City Comedy Club in St. Pete in Florida.
Mhm.
And they have like open mic stand up comedy where you can go and just you have 5 minutes. And I'm like, all right. So I did like a whole set on basically not being able to see. And I thought it's not really something that other people, because everyone else there is sighted. There's no divide between visually impaired and sighted people, but I'm just saying everybody else was sighted and I was not.
Mhm.
So I'm like, they probably can't resonate with like what I'm saying. But after I started doing it a few times, people came up to me and said what I was saying does resonate with them, because it's not like they're thinking, oh, they can't see also, but it's the way I'm overcoming things and the way I'm moving forward with things and not sitting down like with my arms crossed and
Right.
giving up. I'm not going to give up.
Right. And I'm pretty sure they was probably confused. Like, should I laugh?
Yeah.
You know, and it's funny.
Like when I tell people it's all fun and games until someone loses an eye.
You can tell when the crowd is like,
Yep.
uh.
They're like, whoa.
Right.
Sometimes I try to say like relatable things to them. I'm like, all right, I'll talk about something relatable. I'm like, when you're in like a new group of people and you're trying to make new friends and, everybody's talking. And then there's like that opening that eventually you're going to get a chance to say something. So you want to kind of like, okay, think of something that's not weird to say. Think of something that goes with what they're saying. Don't be weird, right? And then it's finally your turn to talk and your prosthetic eye falls out, which
Well,
which
we've all
which
been
isn't
through. Listen, we all been through that where it's just awkward, and you thinking to yourself, "I need to say something."
right.
You be overthinking. Okay, so you really know how to break the ice.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, so, okay, so how many shows have you done?
I'm not sure. So I know it's been a few months, and I do at least one every week.
Okay.
Yeah.
And,
I have a short-term memory issue with the brain injury. So I
mhm.
mean, I could talk about old stuff all day, but like the new stuff, like dates and I don't know, a lot of new stuff. I don't really retain it. So
So, okay, so with your jokes, how
mhm.
do you remember your jokes?
I have a big notebook.
Hey, yes.
And I found like a broad tipped marker so it helps with low vision people. So I
Yes.
write real big. So I write key points that'll help me remember. I mean, I can
Uh-huh.
work on my set all week and the next day like not remember it. So
Yeah.
I do write stuff down. I do glance at my notebook. There's a lot of people that have been doing comedy for a long time and they don't have a notebook. They like, have memories and
Right.
know there's that. But I do play off of it and let people know like there can be fun things about memory loss. You
Mhm.
know, you just like um, we get hurricanes down here. If we lose power and internet, and you're kind of bored sitting around, I can scroll through my own photos and videos like I'm watching something completely new. I don't
Mm.
remember where the video was taken. I don't know what's going to happen at the end.
Right.
Life's all how you look at it.
Okay, so what is next for Mary?
Well, I want to start trying showing in the carriage driving shows. I've been working with my team. In the summers, they have the summers off here in Florida because it's really hot. It's kind of like the opposite of everywhere else in the country, where the
Mhm.
summers and the warm months is when you get to work your horses. Then in the winter, it's all cold and icy and you can't. Well, here in the winter and the cooler months is when all the horse shows and all the fun stuff starts. So I'm looking forward to in the next month everything being a little bit cooler and taking the horses to some parks and to some
Nice.
shows.
And your dog? How's your dog?
That one, he passed away last summer.
Okay. I thought you had two dogs.
Oh yeah, I have another one, Ghost.
Okay. And how's he
Ghost.
doing?
He's good. He's a big white 100-pound hound dog. And I'm laughing because, like, I don't know if anyone else has had a hound dog or has a hound dog, but
Mm.
I feel like everybody should have a big hound dog at least once in their life because of the conversations they have with you. He's constantly like, like
Oh,
vocally letting you know what he thinks about everything, and he's so goofy and funny.
oh, and he's for you. He was meant to be, your baby.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. He's really funny.
okay. So, and anything else going on
I'll be
tonight?
I'll be doing comedy tonight
Mm-hmm.
at the Estate Cigars Social in St. Pete. Starts at 7.
Okay.
Yeah, it's outside. It's at a cigar place. It's outside, and yeah, there's a lot of good comedians there, and I'll be one of them.
And you're going to be on at 7?
Yep, yep. Starts at 7.
Nice.
Yeah, it'll be really fun. It's I think being around comedy is like lifting for your spirit. So if any of you are looking for something, no matter where you live, you can find local comedy. You can find local open mics, and usually they're free or like $5, to get in. And you can just see a lot of comedians, and it's good to support local people getting
Yeah,
up there on stage and doing stuff.
and laughter.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
all need to laugh.
Yeah, I think one of the things that's hard with vision loss that I wanted to mention is if you've recently lost your vision and you used to be able to sit down, garbage trucks going by, the dogs are barking. um, if you've recently lost your vision or you've had vision for a long time and then lost your vision, the difference is you're looking out, you could see everything out there, and now everything is kind of inward, so it kind of puts you in your head more, and you want to pay attention to what you're doing with your headspace while you're in it, because that's what you have sometimes. And as long as you work with it, work on your energy, and pay attention to your inner surroundings in yourself.
Mhm. So before we leave, do
Hmm.
you do you want to leave the people with anything?
I think if you see people out there, one of the things my mom has taught me is disabled people, we're we're not helpless. We do like to do things by
Yeah.
ourselves, but
Hmm.
not a lot of people talk to people who look different or are disabled.
Hmm.
So if you're out there in the world and you see someone that is a little different from you, say hello. It makes a big difference just
It
saying
does.
hello and greeting someone, because sometimes not a lot of people like talk to us.
Yes. I used to teach my kids when they were younger, and when they were in school, befriend that kid that you think is different because we're all the same, and they
Hmm.
need your friendship just as much as you need their friendship. So,
Yes.
okay. Oh, you on social media?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, it's Mary Bear. It's Mery, bear,
Mhm.
like the animal, like grizzly, but I'm more of like a Care Bear. Except for it's a menopause belly, not like a fancy rainbow shooting belly. And I'm on
Mary,
Facebook, and yeah.
you on Facebook, you on
Yep.
IG,
Mhm.
but it's Mary underscore Bear on
Yep.
IG.
Yep. Yep.
Well, I'm going to put it in the description.
Okay. And I
And
do have a YouTube channel as well, and
yes,
you can see like a lot of horse stuff if you want to check out some miniature horses or old videos of me show jumping bridleless on my paint horse. Or yep.
and you know what? I'm going to tag this video with your YouTube channel.
Great. Yeah.
So please send it to me. I think I subscribed, but just in case I didn't, send it to me, please.
Okay, I will.
Mary, you were a pleasure to have. Your energy, you have an amazing spirit, and I'm so thankful you came on my show.
I'm so grateful that you invited me. This is so much fun, and
It was.
anytime you have a free time, I'll join you again and talk about more stuff with you if you want.
Yes, of course. Did you join? Okay, so we have Queen's Corner. Queen's Corner is a women's group who's it's for visually impaired and for the blind, and they do different outings like movies. They travel, and it's Queen's Corner on Facebook. Also, um, it's Royal, Rooted, and Rising. That's another group that women can join if they're looking for a sisterhood, if they're looking for community, motivation. That's another group on Facebook. It's Royal, Rooted, and Rising. Also, Queen's Corner on Facebook, and both of them are on Facebook. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all the YouTube things, and come back for another amazing story. Mary, thanks again, and we will come on.
Yes,
Please come back on. I would love
yes,
to have you.
yeah. I'll pop by again.
Okay. Thank you so much. Have a
Yes.
wonderful day.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.